In this video, I'm going to be going over the best cards to be buying right now in NBA 2K25 Myteam after the new Summer Festival did drop the market quite a bit for Dark Matter and specifically 100 overall cards, because in these Hall of Fame boxes in the new Summer Festival, there is a guaranteed 100 overall pack. There's also a guaranteed double Dark Matter pack that is a 99 plus, and also another Dark Matter double pack. So there was tons of Dark Matters flying out of these Hall of Fame boxes, tons of 100 overalls as well. If you guys have seen my 100 overall box openings, like for example the video before this, I did 2 Hall of Fame box openings. I'm not going to spoil what 100 overalls I got, but I pulled 2 100 overalls in each of the Hall of Fame boxes that I open. There's a ton of 100 overalls, so those cards have definitely dropped in price, and I wanted to make a video going over what are the best cards to be buying right now in this game after the new Summer Festival did drop. So looking at the Invincible cards, I never think any Invincibles are worth buying. This Kawhi Leonard card, he's really not that much better than his Dark Matter, so the fact that he's going for over 2 mil is just not worth it. Carmelo Anthony, I mean, he's 3 million MT, nowhere near that price tag. And then obviously Magic is going to be ridiculously expensive as well, because he's one of the best point guards in this entire game. But going into the Season 7 set and talking about the Vibes promo, some of these 100 overall cards are actually not that bad price-wise. Like Josh Smith, he might be a little bit overpriced, but he's actually not that bad of a card. He's really good at the small forward position, 6'9", amazing defensive card, good jump shot, and actually has some improved dribble sigs, which is nice. But I do think Josh Smith is a solid buy. DeMarcus Cousins, he's a little bit too expensive, but he is a really good power forward card. So again, I'm giving you guys options if you have a lot of MT to spend and you're maybe looking to make like huge upgrades to your team. You know, Josh Smith and DeMarcus Cousins can be huge upgrades to your team. Now, I will say Lonzo Ball, definitely not worth his price. He's not much better than his Dark Matter card, and he just goes for way too much MT. Like 500k for a stock Lonzo Ball is nowhere near that price. Glenn Rice, this is where it gets interesting, because Glenn Rice is so good. So if you guys have a lot of MT and you want to make that one huge upgrade to your squad, if you guys have a lot of MT, not saying this is a card that everybody should be striving to get, but if you're somebody that has a lot of MT and you want to make that one huge upgrade to your squad, I think Glenn Rice is the card. He is genuinely so good at the shooting guard position. He's probably going for close to 2 mil, even for a stock one, but he's 6'8" at shooting guard. His jump shot is incredibly good. They gave him the best dribble sigs in this game. He's 100 overall, so he's got 99 defensive stats, 99 speed. His badges are also really good. I mean, he is a ridiculously good card. Yes, he's expensive, but if he's 100% worth that price if you guys can afford him. Talking about the rest of the cards in the Vibe set, really not many cards in here that are actually worth picking up. I would say Batum for his price is a really good buy. He's definitely a top tier shooting guard, and he's only 50k or cheaper, so he's really good for that price. Yeah, he's down to like 40,000 MT. He's pretty much a budget card, and he is really good at the shooting guard position. He's 6'8" with, I believe, a 7-foot wingspan. He plays extremely good defense, 90 block, 90 steal, 94 perimeter, 93 interior defense. He's got a good jump shot. I do like this Batum card quite a bit at the shooting guard position. And also Brad Miller, if you guys are looking for a cheap-ish power forward, he's honestly on the same level as like a Jack Sigma. You know, he's probably better than a Miles Turner and Odino Raja, and he only goes for about, what, 65k, maybe 70,000 MT at the most. He's a really good card. He is really good at power forward. They actually gave him great dribble sigs. He's 6'11" at power forward, 95-3, 95 mid-range. You know, solid enough defender, 95 interior defense, 92 block, 84 steal, 89 perimeter. But what they did with this Brad Miller card, I'll tell you guys his animations here in a second. They gave him some really good sigs. Like for a power forward card, he's got Booker dribble style, Kemba escape, and also the Garland behind the back. He's got Pro 2 fade and a really good jump shot. Jared Allen base, Donovan Clingan upper on very quick timing. He's a really good power forward option for his price. Now talking about the downtown set, I do think Rick Barry is an amazing buy. I know it's Rick Barry, and a lot of people think that, and myself included, that Rick Barry cards are always really bad in my team. They made this Rick Barry card insanely good at the shooting guard position. I can read off his animations to you guys as well, because that's the main thing about this card. It's not necessarily, you know, his stats or his badges, because they're all right. I mean, he's 6'7" at shooting guard. I believe he has a 6'11" wingspan. He does, you know, he's got decent stats and badges, you know, 97-3 or 97 mid-range, 92-3. You know, he's got good stats across the board. But what they did with this card animations wise is they gave him AJ Lawson base, Marcus Morris Sr. upper on very quick timing. So he's got number 1, a really good jump shot, Pro 2 fade, and then he's also got Garland dribble style, Trey escape, Trey behind the back, and the Fox size up. And he doesn't go for much more than 100,000 MT. He's one of the best value cards in this entire game, especially at the shooting guard position. There's one here with 38 Hall of Fame badges that doesn't even have a bid on him. I might even buy him on the no money spent. I think he's a card that would be really nice to have off the bench for my no money spent squad. So Rick Barry, really good card to buy. I think he's one of the best cards to buy in this entire game as of right now. Going on over to the Skyline set, these 300 overall cards, just please stay away from them, man. They are so bad. Unless you're like a huge Ray Allen fan or a huge DeMar DeRozan fan, just honestly go buy their Dark Matters. They're not that much better, and they're honestly just not worth their price. I will say there is a couple Skyline cards that are really good. Mike Miller, for his price, maybe not as good as Rick Barry of a card, but he's only like 50k, or at least he was, you know, a couple days ago. What is he going for right now? Yeah, about 50k. Maybe like 55,000 MT. Yeah, 50,000 MT right there, and does have a shoe and a takeover on him. He is so good at shooting guard. He's 6'8" with seriously one of the best jump shots in this entire game. 98.3. He's an absolute sniper. Actually a pretty good defender as well. Franz Wagner, I'm not too high on this card because of his price, unless he's gone down to like 125k is probably the most I would pay for this Dark Matter Franz. If you can maybe try to snipe one or get one on like a bid snipe for 100k, I would pay like 100 to 125k. He's a good shooting guard, but I do think Rick Barry is a lot better at the shooting guard position, and he's also seeming to be around the same price and maybe a little bit cheaper. Jack Sigma, like I was talking about, on the same level as Brad Miller. I do think Brad Miller is better, and Jack Sigma is actually more MT. He's about 90k, but I do think that Brad Miller is a better card compared to Jack Sigma. They're both power forwards, so if you had to choose between the two, I would personally go for Brad Miller, but Jack Sigma is definitely a good card as well. Brandon Miller is solid. I don't know how much he goes for. I think he's gone down in price a ton because the lower tier Dark Matters have gone down quite a bit. I am recording this right before King of the Court is starting, so obviously the market is always really inflated before King of the Court, so these cards are probably a little bit more expensive for what they normally will go for. Brandon Miller, I mean, he's normally like 50 to 60k. He's another really good shooting guard option. If you guys need some cheaper budget options, cards like Evan Turner, cards like Wang Zi are really good at the budget tier for, I mean, what, like under 10k? Yeah, Evan Turner, he's easily under 10,000 MT. Wang Zi is probably 3,000 MT to 4k maybe. I guess he's a little bit more expensive, but he's really good for his price. He might even be cheaper, but he's like 7,000 MT or cheaper. He's a really good center power forward option. Going back over to season 6, there's a lot of great cards to buy from a season 6. Cards like Denny are still really good. Again, I'm recording this before King of the Court, so the market is definitely inflated as I'm recording this video. It will go down after King of the Court ends. Like, for example, Bogut was 50,000 MT last night. Now he's back up to 80,000 MT. Again, that's because of King of the Court starting in about half an hour when I'm recording this video. But cards like Bogut, cards like Denny are really good pickups at the point guard position. If you're looking for a shooting guard, Buzelis and Jabari Smith Jr., they're also really good buys at shooting guard. Going to the glitch set, again, I'm sure Dikembe is like crazy up in price, but Dikembe normally is around like 500 to 600k. Yes, he's expensive, but he is 100% worth that price. He is so good at center or power forward. 7'2" with a 7'7" wingspan, has an uncontestable jump shot, has a really good jump shot. It definitely is uncontestable as well. His defense is amazing. 99 block, 99 interior defense. I mean, you guys know Dikembe Mutombo. He is an absolute beast. Amen Thompson, I think, is still a pretty good buy. He's kind of on that same level, same ranking as a Rick Barry, as a Franz Wagner. Those type of shooting guards are all on the same level. It just comes down to preference and who you guys do prefer. But just to give you guys another shooting guard option, I do think Amen Thompson is really good for his price. If you guys need a cheaper center than Dikembe Mutombo, I do love this Mark Eaton card. He's not as good as Dikembe, also because he can't play power forward, but he is 7'4" at center. He's an absolute giant of a big. He has a pretty good jump shot, and of course, he's really good on the interior. 99 block, 98 interior defense. Other than that, in the glitch set, I don't think any of these cards, besides maybe Anthony Black, for a budget point guard, are worth picking up in my personal opinion. From the Pantheon set, Luol Deng was 100,000 MT last night and this morning. Again, during King of the Court, the cards are going to be obviously expensive. If you guys want to wait till probably later tonight, obviously go ahead and buy these cards because King of the Court does make the market go up quite a bit. Alex Sarr, he's another good card to buy in the Pantheon set. Both those cards are really good. And then guys, in the Prime set, you got cards like Dark Matter Beasley. I mean, 11 legend badges right here, 300k with 10 minutes left. I did buy my Beasley for 290k. I got a stock Beasley for 290. He is still one of the best small forwards in this entire game. But I do love Dark Matter Beasley as an amazing pickup. Cards like Bargnani are on the same level as like a Jack Sigma. Cards like a Brad Miller, a solid power forward card. Monty Ginobili also really solid at the point guard position. He was down to 50k. Again, as I'm recording this video, it's right before King of the Court. So I'm recording this video. It's going to be posted when the market's lower than it is right now. But I'm posting this video when the market is at its all-time like up during the week, because right before King of the Court is when the market is super expensive. When you guys are seeing this video, the market will probably be a little bit lower, and continuing through Saturday, it will obviously be lower as well. Both of those cards are really good pickups. I forgot to mention Miles Turner. He's another really good pickup for a power forward again on the Jack Sigma level, Andre Bargnani level, Brad Miller level. All those power forwards are very similar at the power forward position. From the Signature Series set, I do love AK as a buy. Again, he's gone down in price to like 125k normally. He's a really good small forward card, amazing defender with one of the best catch and shoot jump shots. Stephon Castle, really good defensive point guard. If you guys like defense at the point guard position, Stephon Castle is an amazing pickup. And then going on over to the Flash set, there's a couple good cards in here. Like I know Triple J, he's normally a buy now price. He was a lot lower than 90k, but looks like he's about 90,000 MT as of right now. He's a really good power forward. You got Bilal Coulibaly, really cheap card. I mean, I'm sure he's gone down even more in price. Wow, these cards are up in price so much because of King of the Court, but he's still 20k. That's a really good pickup at shooting guard. JaVale McGee is solid if you need a big man. I think there's another card in here. Drew Holiday I wanted to talk about. Trevor Booker, he's really cheap as well for about 10k. He's a really good small forward for a Galaxy Opal. And then in the fan favorite set, Tim Thomas is on that same level as like a Luol Deng and AK-47. Really good 3 hunting card in Tim Thomas, 6'10" small forward with a really good jump shot. And then, you know, fan favorites does have some good budget cards like Roko, Dino, really good budget cards in this game. Like Dino is still below 20,000 MT, which is really good for a top tier power forward. And then, yeah, I mean, that's about it from season 6. Going into season 5, I'm sure Dark Matter Kawhi has probably gone down in price, and he's not that much worse than his Invincible. So Dark Matter Kawhi actually seems to be a really good pickup at the shooting guard position. I'm sure Dark Matter Josh Smith is really close to a buy now price. Again, recording this during King of the Court, so he's probably up in price, but he might be close to a buy now just because, again, we saw 100 overall Josh Smith drop yesterday. And then in the rest of the Torpedo set, Dyson Daniels, he is still one of the best budget point guards in this game for under 10k. Him and Evan Turner, if you guys are looking for budget options at the point guard position for under 10,000 MT, are both really good pickups. In the Bracket Buster set, D-Rob is okay of a pickup. Lonzo, probably close to 100,000 MT again, normally because of the new 100 overall dropping. But I would say Tyler Hansbrough is really the only great pickup from the set, in my personal opinion. In the Apex set, Kareem, he's actually gone down in price quite a bit because of DeAndre Ayton and also Rudy Gobert, 2 free centers in this game that you're able to buy. So Kareem's still a pretty good pickup if you don't like DeAndre Ayton or if you don't like Rudy Gobert. And that's pretty much it from season 5. There wasn't too many good cards to buy. And then I do think Galaxy Opal Wemby is still a really good pickup for his price. He's gone down in price and he's still one of the best center cards in this entire game. And then of course you got Pink Diamond Wemby. I mean, he's still one of the best center cards as a Pink Diamond. You got Pink Diamond Michael Beasley, who's still one of the best Pink Diamonds in this entire game and is only like 25k, maybe even 20,000 MT when he's lower in price, and he's still one of the best small forwards in this entire game. You know, yes, his Dark Matter's better, but his Pink Diamond can still definitely get the job done with a really good jump shot and great dribble sigs. So those guys are the best cards to be buying right now in the game after the new Summer Festival dropped. Like I said, probably wait a couple hours to go buy these cards. They should be a lot cheaper when you guys are seeing this video, but I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.